What's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Reno Priest. Um, Honestly, it's been a while since I played this deck. Also, I hope the audio is once again better than it was yesterday and the day before. I'm still doing modifications to that, so I generally have no idea if it is going to be better or worse. You guys can tell me down below what you guys think of the audio. But besides that, we're playing Raza Priest because I wanted to play Raza Priest. No other real reason that, and I just really enjoy playing the deck. So yeah, with that being said, how about let's queue the first game and let's see how it goes. All right, guys. Yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys all in the first one. All right. So our first matchup is against even Shaman. At least I'm assuming it's even Shaman. I think I keep this whole hand. Armor Vendors are pretty solid in the early game, especially with Cathedral. And Thrive is also not the worst card to see. Yeah. Anduin is kind of bad, no cap. But hopefully this goes as well as we want it to go. So if he goes just hero power on one, we do have hero power to counter it, which is not bad. I think that's bad. It really is like Totem Golem. That's fine. You still beat that with hero power plus poke. And that develops a 3-2, so I guess that is slightly better. One of the things about modern day Raza Priest lists that I don't know how I feel about is Raza Priest is cool and all, but I don't know how I feel about it being Shadow. I don't know how I feel about not having all the good tempo cards that are holy, things that draw you cards and whatnot. But I have to admit, the play of turn 5 Raza in this deck is real good. It feels so insanely broken, it's mental. That's fine. That's 3 totems that he's played so far. That was such a good hit for him, actually. I guess Hysteria for later is fine. I can do this poke, or I can go face. I think I'm just gonna go face. I could get punished, but the thing is, if he plays like a thing from below, he's forced to do the trade anyway, so this way I just squeeze in an additional 5 damage for free. Interesting play. I am sorry? What the just happened? Did I just get crawlered? I'll be honest, was not expecting that one. Going with the play I did, I had no expectations that his answer was going to be Galaka Crawler. So that's fun. Wait, we have this. We have Hysteria, which is not bad either. That's an upgrade. Probably. If I do this, the odds are this, that I cry. That's fine. Just have to take the cry play occasionally. Left. Oh, it's actually so big getting the board wipe there. It's actually insane. We're actually in a really, really good spot. We have a board wipe if he plays big guys, like the totem golems. We have a board wipe, like, we have other ways of removing his things. That is not the card I wanted to see, if I'm being honest. I kind of just want to slam this here in hero power. He has no minions in hand. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's also terrifying. The fact that he has no minions in hand means it's like a combination of Devols, Maelstrom Portals, Totemic Surges, and Totemic Mites. There's a Devolve. Just don't get taunt. Fine, that's fine. Do this. We can do this. You need to go Reno here, which is not bad. Start with this. Do a little taunt. I think the place is Reno. I'm just gonna go with Reno because I do have Zephrys for a board wipe, and I do have Anduin to deal with really, really big guys in that. If that's the thing that happens. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, now we just play the tempo game. Don't have to really play anything else in my hand. I can wait to play the Handmaiden. I'm not pressing to have an additional 3/2 on the battlefield. This list is actually kind of interesting. Like, I feel like I don't know what he had to cut in order to make room for Crawler. But he had to cut something. Crawler and the Portal. I think he might have just cut down on, like, actual cards. But very interesting choice. I think now I could just go for a Tyrion. Yeah, Tyrion seems fine here. We go for Tyrion. Not only does it set up lethal if he punches it. It's not really close. I didn't do math. We are like, he punches, he takes 6. I mean, we do have lethal if he would have punched it, but I don't think he has lethal. We have lethal if he didn't. 2, this, 2, this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we actually do have lethal. Lol. I almost missed it. Because that kills off our Tyrion, which gives us a 5 power weapon. Then we can play Finley, shuffle our hand into our deck, and be able to use our hero power again. Kill our opponent. Beautiful. Almost missed that. That would have been bad. I would have felt dumb. Anyways, with that dub out of the way, let's queue up the next one. Alright, so our next matchup is against a Hunter. Sorry I forgot about the music in the first game. I genuinely can't believe I forgot to put on music, but yeah. I think I just keep this hand like this. Board weight, removal. You could actually make an argument to keep every single card in this hand, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think it should be fine. We do have hero power, which should help with a little bit of the board control. One of the cards I really want to try to abuse is Sister. This card, I played it when it first came out, and it was a lot of fun. This card feels like really, really good. I like these cards that have permanent effects that are like perpetually good. Things like the Priest Galakron. I like the fact that it kind of gives your class inevitability because you could kind of go infinite and get infinite value out of it. Or Dead Man's Hand, like all these infinite value decks. I genuinely love playing them. So I also just find they're really, really cool cards. You know, like Shadowwalk, even Shadowwalk Bouncing Shadowwalk with Grumble is really, really cool and basically infinite. I think things like that are why I like playing cards. I like doing these things that just like never run out of value. That's fine. The first time I was seeing Hunter in forever. The last time I saw Hunter was... The last actual couple times I saw Hunter was rogues that had the alternate Maestra or whatever her name is, the one who flips your hero portrait until you play a rogue card. I had that played against me a couple times. Sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm tired. Oh, so by the way, I hope everyone has a beverage. I'm currently drinking myself a Pepsi. I have not got my monster yet today, so that would explain why I'm a little bit more fatigued than normal. But, okay. It's really, really good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can clear mic thing, that's fine. Interesting order to do that stuff in. You wanted to attack with the 3-1 and then attack with your weapon. It was a slightly better break for him if he did it in that order. I guess I just saved the health here. Saving 1 health I think is probably better than just going Shadow Visions. Oh, that's really, really good for him. Okay, well, I could kill a 4-3, which is not that bad. I do take 3, though. That's a fair amount of damage. Ooh. Guess this is slightly better. Not by much, but it is slightly better. It gives me time for next turn to be able to try to develop something and still be at full health here. Our hand though is like kind of bad. I wanted to play something small here that I could just shoot down with Astalor and then bounce a copy with the Seance. Sadly, that is not it. But I guess it's just shoot the 1-3, Seance it. Benedictus is not a good card to draw. I guess I can coin Hero Power. No, I'd rather do coin Shadow Visions. Psychic Scream is actually not bad at all. Actually, pretty solid card here. I'm worried about things like King Crush, or not King Crush, Tundra Rhino. I don't know why King Crush popped in my head instead of Tundra Rhino, but I am scared a little bit of that card, because that's a lot of damage. It would have been a lot of damage this turn. I can go Mass Hysteria here. Is there a better way to wipe the board? Poke, that. Maybe some with a 2-2. I guess I'm kind of fine leaving him with a 2-2 against my 2-1 and my 2-2. I'm really, really scared though of Tundra right now. Being able to gain 5 health a turn for the next 2 turns is pretty good though. If he does flood the board, we have Psychic Scream. Psychic Scream right now is our saving grace against if he floods the board. Yeah. He's out of weapons. We're looking things for like Blackwater Behemoth. What is this card? Okay, well, I guess that's the thing. Was not expecting to die in that way, so huh. Okay. First time that's happened to me in a while, at least. I think I saw that card was on the list of cards getting nerfed. Also, can I point out, I hate the fact that Demon Hunter Quest is getting nerfed. That is one of the funnest cards to play, and it's getting nerfed in Wild, and it makes me very sad. Anyways, though, with that being said, let's queue up the next game. Alright. Next is Death Knight. Don't think I want to keep Anduin in my opener. Okay. Oh, so I was reading something on my other monitor. I'm gonna close that so it stops distracting me. Okay. This is actually not that bad of a draw. It's not the deck I thought it was, so I'm gonna save this. It's the blood one, but I want to make sure, I want to like hold off on actually playing the Shadow Vision so I could try to figure out something better to use to counter something. I also don't really want to play that many early game cards necessarily right now, because I do want to try to get as much value as possible out of Anduin. So playing my smaller cards now is kind of like wasting damage each time, right? If I look at Shadow Vision as potentially 2 damage plus discover a copy of a spell in my deck, it's significantly better than if I just look at it this way. It's just hero power. Ooh, Astalor's not a bad option either. Not sure if this is a game where I have to get like actually infinity value. So I'm gonna hold off on playing Astalor as well. Because, I mean, by infinity value, I mean I can Seance Astalor and that gives me 2 copies of the 8-drop. The damage one. So, I mean, I'm genuinely not sure how this matchup goes. I've honestly can say I don't think I've ever played it. Here it is, a fairly easy Raza though. Raza into hero power. If I get Seance, I will just slam Astalor. Also, I saw Astalor's getting nerfed. I'm wondering how they're nerfing this card. I'm kind of excited to see it though. Maybe lower the damage of the completed one or something, but it's very interesting. There's actually a whole bunch of nerfs. That's what I was looking for when I opened Twitter. But yeah, I wonder. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna find it eventually. But yeah, I'm wondering. Like, I wonder how. Like, is there's like a whole bunch of nerfs. I don't remember exactly how many nerfs, but there was a lot of them. I'm gonna put this here. I feel like I can finally do it. Raised Dead is not great. This is significantly better. I should have possibly waited, but it should be fine. Blackwater Behemoth next to it is going to be really, really good. Not only does it activate the insight, but the only problem with going for that play is if he slams, if he doesn't kill it, I can't slam Anduin on 8, which is like kind of problematic. So if he does nothing again, I am gonna just not. I don't think I'm gonna play anything. So that chooses both. So I can get Finley countered. That's fine. I don't want to leave Bran up. Leaving Bran up is like a death sentence. That's not ideal. It's under 2/6. There we go. I knew you wanted to. Okay, time for you to get heavily punished. Anduin, how I've missed playing you so. I love playing the card Anduin. It's so cool. Now this is active. I wiped his board. I killed his Okani. I killed his thing. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright, so just this hero power, I think. Hopefully, I mean, a top deck Seance. Like, that would be... Best case scenario would be top deck and Seance. Sadly, no dice. This version does not play Bran. I'm gonna go for a 10 cost here. Yeah, I guess I go for a board wipe. An 8/8. Six mana or 10 mana board wipe plus. It's not ideal. I was hoping to get raise 3 in like raise 3 just as like one of the better ones to hit. I was also hoping to hit Sister to start farming value. That's fine, I can just death that. Can't death that one. Okay. I mean, I guess I just go for this, right? Get a free 8/8. He has another dragon in hand, but my guess is it might be something like Deathwing, which he just doesn't want to really slam. And if it is something like Deathwing, then we're in a really, really good position. Yeah. If we do draw Svalna? Sister? I'm just gonna call her sister. It's much easier that way. We could just start farming value, man. Cards we're also looking for is like Raise Dead. Because Raise Dead raising what's his face is like really, really good. I'm gonna slam. Okay, it's just Blackwater Behemoth this turn. That's hero powers. Hero power, Blackwater, hero power. Not bad. Slowly getting to the point where we've dealt. We're gonna have him at the 16 health required. I mean, it's 20 health because of hero powers. Did I miss lethal? I missed lethal. He did. I could have gone death or hero power, death, hero power, Astalor, hero power, and it was lethal. Oh well. I guess I missed lethal. Am I gonna get punished for it like I did yesterday's video? That would suck. I don't want to have that happen to me again. Interesting. This. But no, just lethal. Damn, the damage from this adds up so quickly. That puts him to 17. Or his guy survives at 1. Jesus. I missed that last turn. I'm really bad. Oh well. I won't give him a chance to come back. That's what I'm going with. That's pretty good. Anyways, we have time for one last game, so let's... Ooh, 420, let's go. But yeah, let's queue up the next game. Alright. Potential mirror match. This comes down to who knows the deck better. And I'll be honest, I'm not that familiar with the deck. So I might just get cucked here. I was about to say, I'm looking for Seance. Sadly, we didn't hit. This is going to be potentially the game changer, especially with Raza. And if we draw Anduin fairly... Oh, it's... Actually... This could be interesting. If he has a slowish start and we can resolve this, this is very, very interesting. The reason this is so interesting is potentially this could just hit me Shadowward Ruin every single turn and he'll never have a board. In which case, I'm chilling. Yeah, so I mean, let's just hit that. It's easy. Just hit a whole bunch of Shadowward Ruins. If we just get any discover, we're going to try to discover Shadowward Ruins. That was way too quick, so I think I'm just dead. Oh well. Oh well, it happens. What can you do? If this isn't just like, oh, I won the game. Oh, it is just how I won the game. What even is this game? I don't even have a time to develop. I guess I hope he doesn't have any res spells in hand and he commits everything here. And then this way, Mass Hysteria can just steal me the game. No, that's never happening. Oh well. Yeah. Oh well. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, no, we're slightly too far behind now, I think, to actually come back, sadly. Shut up. Yeah, of course you have that. If he didn't hit it on curve, we potentially had a... Like, if he hit it on 6, we potentially had a chance to come back. But we had to get minimum of 6 mana to then be able to play this and start discovering and gaining value. Oh well. Let's just give the next one and hopefully it goes slightly better. All right. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this matchup. I'm assuming it's Cthulhu or Astalor. It's one or the other. And I genuinely don't know how I beat the matchup. So it is Cthulhu. I guess I need to hope that he plays all of his Discover spells early. Also, I was hoping to get a fast game for our last one. And then I queued into Mouse. Thank you. I was hoping to get a fast one as our last game. And then, yeah, that didn't happen. Alright. Raza on curve is pretty nice. Should have developed this, actually. That was a little bit of a miss on my part. The reason you develop the Defias here is it gives you an additional 3-2 beater, and there's very little removal in that deck. We did mess up slamming Sphere on curve, which is pretty good for me. But yeah, we're losing. We lost out on 3 damage here. I'm just gonna play it this turn to deal the 2. Oh my god, we lost out on so much value. That was such a big misplay. Those tiny optimizations are what cost us games. Oh well. Next turn to play is Raza. Hopefully we'll draw Anduin fairly early on into the game. At least that's my hope. But I do know that there's odds, but they're just not that high. Hopefully it's Guff. It's not Guff. Actually, I don't want it to be Guff. I just don't want him to ever see Guff. Ideally. Oh, that's not good for me. I guess I mill a card. Hopefully it's not Anduin. Yeah. I drew the wrong part of my deck to try to deal with a double drew process on curve. Oh, and he has the Guff. Unlucky. Truly unlucky. Beautiful. I mean, that's a really bad burn, but I guess I'll take it. This is a super aggressive play, but I think it's the right play nonetheless. I think this is the right play because if he goes exactly Poison Seeds and doesn't do anything else to my board, I have lethal, and he doesn't gain health. I just have lethal this turn. Because 3 2/2s plus your hero power plus Savage Roar is 14 plus hero power is exactly 16. So even if he gains a little bit of health, that's unfortunate. How the hell did I hit Mildred? Can I please draw Sylvia? Thank God. Okay. Huh. I don't think I can realistically set up lethal this turn. We got a 1-cost potion here. Give everything 2 health is fine. Rest something is fine. I have to sadly leave him with Vargoth on the battlefield, even though I'd really, really rather not do that, but I don't have another option. I'm about to just burn the rest of my deck anyways. So, I drew too many of my heavier end part. Yeah. I drew the wrong part of my deck to beat Mel, if I'm being honest. Not much I could have done. I need a plate breaker. Are you your own guy? Never lucky. Genuinely don't know how I'm supposed to beat my opponent, but I guess that's the fun trying to figure it out. Again, I guess I just need to hope he doesn't have poison seeds. If he has a draw without poison seeds, I mean, I guess there's a chance here with Zephrys Bloodlust I have lethal, but odds are not exactly high. Because there's no way I can remove his armor of cards of the base set. This is why I wish Zephrys got changed, where it could just discover you cards that are just good in any situation. Where there was just like maybe a list of like 30 cards you can pick from, because in something like this, Plate Breaker would have just won me the game. I had lethal if I was able to hit Plate Breaker. So it's like really, really annoying, you know? But I could also see why that is not a change they'll be making anytime soon. That is an interesting use of your resources. Well, miss 2 damage. I don't think it matters, but not miss the 2 damage either way. I would really like to draw Astalor, but I know the odds of that are fairly low. I think I discovered... I was able to slam Anduin slightly too late, is the problem. If I was able to slam Anduin slightly earlier, I had a chance, but... He's really... I don't like that play at all. I feel like it's so bad to do that, but... Again, what do I know? I'm losing at the moment. No, I fucked up. Oh, I missed 2 damage. I don't know if missing 2 damage is gonna make that big of a difference, but... Alright. Anyways, I have a pretty solid play next turn, so... My play next turn is just gonna be Finley, if I'm being honest, and then just play off the cards I get off Finley. That's the one thing I couldn't realistically beat, was Jade Idol. If he was taking fatigue, I might have been able to be a better aggressor than he is, but I don't think so realistically, sadly. It's not so realistic. Alright, well, trying my best. This is not even close to lethal with Zephrys either is the other problem. How much damage is this with Zephrys? Not even close to lethal. Bloodlust would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus 4. Not even close. And it sucks I'm gonna lose to the card Jade Idol. I'm not losing to my opponent, I'm losing to the card Jade Idol, I feel. The other thing is I can just unless he hasn't played any of his Discover copies of, so yeah, definitely I'm screwed. If he dilutes his deck enough, I mean, I do come out ahead, I guess. Depending how many Jade Idols he shuffles in, I mean, the better position I'm in, unless he has Moonlit Guidance. In which case, I'd probably just lose to Moonlit Guidance, but... yeah. He slams Cthulhu as soon as he draws Cthulhu, so I might as well just play this here. There's no minions at all in his... Interesting. I guess let's just hope he draws double Jade Idol. Or he draws a million cards. I guess the odds of him drawing Jade Idol, Jade Idol, Jade Idol, and to play a Jade Idol, hero power, draw a card, you get another Jade Idol is fairly low, but I can hope. Of course, it was the first card he drew. Okay. Man, how I wish I still had a Seance. If I had a Seance, copy this, slam my own Cthulhu, that would have been filthy. I have to do it this way, which really sucks. What can do? Beautiful. I don't know if I'm quite going to be able to get there, but I'm going to try my damnedest. Double Astalor next turn. He has like infinite value this turn, which is why I'm a little bit terrified. Yeah. And oh well. I lost the card Jade Idol. Feels bad. I lost the card Jade Idol and a very early draw of Cthulhu after you shuffled 9 Jade Idols into my opponent. After my opponent shuffled 9 Jade Idols into his deck. Which, I mean, odds were pretty low that that would happen, but it did, so what can you do? I needed one more turn before he slammed Cthulhu in order to win the game. Never lucky. Maybe there's a card off this that could save me, but I don't think so. Shut the fuck up, you got really lucky, kid. Oh well. Oh well, what can you do? It happens. Sometimes your Cthulhu opponent get absurdly lucky. Even though they're running a bad list and they misplayed on turn 1. Sometimes they just get lucky enough to where it doesn't actually matter. It is never correct to slam Sphere on 1. Ever. But hey, turns out you don't need to be good at the game if you're lucky. I'm so sad I lost that game. You had the perfect answer every single turn. It was very upsetting. Ooh, a whole bunch of quests. We're getting close though to having the pretty lord I'm hyped for. Anyways, you can open a whole bunch of packs. I'm gonna open 3 packs today, so this way I have some packs open for tomorrow. I forgot what I was opening. I genuinely forgot what set I was opening. Yeah, let's do 1 Golems versus Gnomes. Let's do 1 Grand Tournament. And then you guys can comment down below what you want to see me spend the rest of my gold on. Because again, my typical rule is spend all my gold, like I can spend as much gold as I want before the mini set is announced, and then once the mini set is announced, that's when I start saving my gold. Also hitting an epic is pretty good. This way when the mini set comes out, with buying the bundles, I can basically open almost every card in the set, minus a couple legendaries and maybe a couple epics. And then this way, I get to have a whole bunch of the new cards, and then I can slowly after that collect the rest of the cards in the set. Once the set's done, then I go back to opening old sets to ideally get further along in my collection. Trying to have every card in the game costs a lot of money if you're a brand new player, I will be honest. But it's the same thing for every card game. If I want to have every single Magic card, which I'm currently working at, trying to get every single playable card in the format I play, it's not exactly cheap. It's, I mean, my modern collection's probably like 10 Gs at least, and I'm missing probably another 5 to have 4 copies of all the playable cards. But yeah, I mean, if you want to have everything, that is the price you gotta pay, if I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. Anyways though, I don't have much else to say. Besides, this deck was a lot of fun, even though we got a little bit tilted at that last one. Never gotta send Sister. In those super slow matchups, if I would have had Sister, say, against that Druid, there was definitely potential I would have won. Because I could have hit, like, Raise Dead into Finley, and then just go, put my Finley at the bottom of my deck, draw 4 cards, and then I could have hit, like, no Shadow or Ruin, wipe his board, and slowly go that way, but I never had a chance to actually resolve the card. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. But yeah, overall this deck was a lot of fun. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. But yeah, overall the deck was really, really fun. Would definitely recommend trying it out. And anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Comment down below deck ideas you want to see. Also comment down below how you felt about the audio quality. And yeah, anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next one, alright guys? Peace.